Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to share with you the latest club kit from Hero Arts. So I don't have everything that comes in this club. I don't have the papers, but I believe they are beautiful as ever. As always, I should say. And I can, maybe if I remember, insert a picture of the entire kit up here and all of the other products that I don't have. So in the main kit, I know that there is a bunch of stamps. So you have this one, really cute, that would coordinate with this die set. So you can stack many books on top of each other and also have separate books. So that is super sweet. We also have the sort of stamp that you can stamp on top to have the cover. And then we have a sentiment set. The book was better. If you need me, I be reading. Books are my happy place. Book lovers club, bookworm, professional. Just one more chapter. Shh, I'm reading. So really cute. And there is coordinating dice for all of those. And then there is this larger die set with hands and a book and the cover and all of the sort of inlay pieces to go along with it, and two faces, so you can have sort of a person sitting like this with a book in her or his hands, and then just the top of the face showing through. So that is really cute, and you also get a couple of flowers and leaves and stuff like that, so you can decorate. So I will definitely be playing with all of these. And then I also got the die set of the month, and it's this cute bookworm set. So you got the book and the cover and the hello die, some flowers, the bookworm, and then the worm itself. And I don't think that it is a book. Maybe it's a teacup. I'm not sure, but I have a feeling that this is sort of. So I just had to look up. This is the image. So it's like one of those bags with books and that little cute bookworm. So that is just adorable. So that is what we will be creating for this week. And I also got this product in the kit. I believe it is in the kit. So of course I had to rip it to be not pretty, but let's check if I can get this out. I have never used any wax products before, so this will be fun to play with together, I think. So let's check it out. Okay, it comes with a seal. Let me see if I can. Oh, I had it right there and then I lost it. Come on! Why is stuff always doing this to me when I'm sort of in a hurry? Okay, come on. Sorry, I'm just fighting with this one. Okay. So let me check. So it's quite creamy. Can definitely smear it on top of an embossing folder or something like that. And I have to see, probably a spatula would be good for this. It's more of an, what is it called? It's a wax-based paste. A medium wax-based paste for mixed media and paper crafting. Spread on your project, use through a stencil, or create a textured effect with a heat tool. Heat tool? Okay, so you can heat set this. Dries permanently on most surfaces. To use spread and let dry, use in ventilated spaces. Okay, so that is what the instruction is. So you could heat set this. Probably have too little here, right? But I think this would be cool to see if it's gonna do something. Oh! Did you see? Oh my god, that is so cool. Okay guys, I hope you could see this, but you see it bubbles up. And I had a very thin layer, right? So that is so cool. You will get this texture look. Oh my god, I need to play more with this. Okay, so if I would spread like more thin or no, thicker layer, I probably could get some really cool texture. So I definitely need to try this more. That was really cool. So that is the Hero Wax in gold shade. And this is all of the other products that comes in this kit. So I can't wait to play with it. So stay tuned, I will be back and we can play together. Yes, so let's get into the card making for today's video. I started off by cutting all of the pieces for this huge die set for the club kit of the month. And I'm excited to be coloring her in. I was actually imagining my daughter's best friend when I created this project. She loves reading and she has this beautiful blonde hair. And yeah, my daughter actually said the first thing when she came into the craft room, she was like, "This is my best friend." And I was like, yeah, I was aiming towards that. So she was super excited for giving this card to her the next time we are giving away cards. So I'm excited for that. I just took a scrap piece of paper to have something to back all of these pieces together with. You could use something else, of course, but I decided just to take a piece that I had, and I wanted to inlay the front cover of the book. So I cut it actually twice. So I got the frame and the inside part, so it was in 3 different shades of blue. Then I had sort of the forehead of our girl, and I could cut the rest of that white paper off. And then we have the body here, and on top of the body, this is sort of the shirt. I decided to go ahead and decorate it with small green flowers. And the center parts of these were with metallic gold cardstock. I believe this was included in last month's kit. It's one of those new Spellbinders cardstock. I believe you can get them over at Hero Arts website as well. And I sort of let that pattern, of course, come down to the sleeves of our girl. And when I was happy with that, I could position the hands so that it looks like she's holding the book. I hope that comes across. And then we could attach these. And I use smaller foam. It's not too much dimension between the layers here. For one of the sides, I decided to go ahead and have Book Lovers Club. And I think that is really cute. I assembled the flowers off camera as well as I heat embossed that sentiment. And I think it really turned out nicely to have it like this, sort of tucked around the sentiment, and that the front, the cover of the book will have this beautiful assortment of flowers. So I wanted to let the flowers connect a little bit more with the girl. So I let her have some flowers in the hair as well. So I think that turned out really nicely. So the main element for our first project is now done, and I will soon move on to the next one. So for this one, I will create the stack of books. And you can see I just cut all of the pieces out in the rainbow, maybe not the rainbow, but the rainbow to me. And I decided to go ahead and attach them to a stack of books. And these are not just white books, they are cream colored. And I thought that played nicely since it's only the cover of the book, or the inside of the book, I should say, the pages of the book, more accurate, that will be shown through. So I thought the cream colored cardstock really helped with that. And I love how these colors are looking. I get so inspired by the vibrancy of these cardstock. I have a mixture of cardstocks here. It's some from Spellbinders, and there is some from Concord and Ninth. So you could really use any scraps that you have and just play around with them because they are quite small. To make it even more sweet, I decided to go ahead and pull out the stamp set from this kit as well. And I will, in coordinating colors, stamp some of the covers for this. And you can see I'm taking my time to make sure that I have them perfectly aligned. And it's totally fine if some of these will be sort of hidden later on, but I just wanted them to be a nice fit and to mix sentiments as well as the graphic or the sort of lines there. So I hope that makes sense, and I didn't want to have doubles of any, so I was thinking of that when I stamped all of these. So this is the last one, and we have all of our books done, and I will move on to the last one. And this is actually the die set of the month, and I cut all of the pieces. You can see my messy desk here. And I created the books and I cut the flowers. And I thought first that the flowers from the set would match the flowers on the cover of this book. But I found that they were quite big and maybe didn't have the perfect fit. I don't know. But I ended up cutting the book cover 3 times just so I got the flowers in different shapes. Or sorry, different shades of pink. And you can see I also cut 2 more books so I could have some stuck into that little cute bag. So there we go. And I also stacked a sentiment, a bookworm, many times. I think it was 4 times. And then I assembled the eyes with the googles on top for our little worm. So cute. And I kept it in green. I think I saw a picture of this where he was in green, and I really like that. So you can see the handle of this. You can definitely have it on top or sort of downwards. You can decide that for yourself, but it's nice to know that you have options. This little book tag, I will have a gold mirror cardstock tassel too. I hope that makes sense. And then I took and put all of the books inside of our bag, and then we can start assembling this a little bit more. You can see the sentiment will be the star of this, and we can go ahead and attach a couple of flowers, and the center of the flowers I kept in that same color as the word, so I think that was nice. And I went a little bit overboard with the flowers. I could have stopped here. I think it looked nice. Maybe too many flowers, I don't know. And of course it's nice to have some shine to your projects. So I pulled out an oldie but goodie from my stash, and this is a glitter pen, and I covered the sentiment as well as the flower centers. So this is something that never ended up on my project, but I wanted to let you know how this turned out because we talked about it in the beginning. So I wanted some dramatic backgrounds, I thought. So I took this wax and spread it through a stencil. And I didn't let this sit too long, so I immediately removed this and then pulled out my heat gun. And then I sort of let the heat gun do its thing. So you can see this really bubbles up and gives a lot of dramatic effects to my background, and I'm obsessed with this. I would think this would be so cute if you could use it to the center of flowers like that or something like that, but I never ended up using this because I thought this would be a center or focal point for any project because it was so gorgeous. So I actually decided to go ahead and create a dry embossed effect instead, and this is so much more subtle. maybe more boring, but I liked it for my project since I had all of those bright colors. And I used a couple of stencils from my stash from Hero Arts. And I did them in white and cream colored and cut them down to be slightly smaller than my panel. And then I attached them down to our card bases, and you can see I cheated and had a marker to the outside of one of my card bases just to make the impression of a yellow cardstock. That is sometimes something I do if I don't have the right shade of cardstock. And then I just used some dimension and pulled our beautiful sentiments, and you can also see our centers of our card here. And our project is pretty much finished. I hope you enjoyed this process and got inspired to create something with the new clubs from Hero Arts. I will have links down below for you if you like to check them out. You could also always check their website. They have similar products available as well if you don't want to subscribe to their kits. But I had a ton of fun, and I know you will too. So thank you so much for stopping by, and now I will leave you with some still shots of these projects. Bye!